Got anything to say about it?
Not right now. We vouched not to only film the good stuff, but the real stuff, and not when it's all good, but as it's happening, and it's not all good at the moment. Last night we got into Krabi Airport in Thailand pretty late, and I went to go collect our bags, and there's my Osprey bag sitting there, and I put it on the wheelie thing, and then next to it was an identical Osprey bag, which I assumed was Dom's Osprey bag. I put it on the wheelie trolley, we wheeled it through security out the airport, loaded into the car, came all the way back to the accommodation, and it got all the way to the point where on the bed, we looked at Dom's bag and thought, why aren't her slippers hanging out the top of her bag, which they normally are? Still not realizing that that was not her bag. Her bag has been swapped. So either I have been the culprit and I've done it first and taken an identical Osprey bag that was sitting next to mine, or this other person has taken Dom's bag and left their Osprey bag next to mine. Regardless, we haven't solved the issue yet. Unfortunately, we have an Apple AirTag.
This is me right now with my small backpack. This is Krabi Airport. We watched my other bag driving all the way down the highway, down to the island dock, getting on a ferry, transferring to Koh Lanta, and then continue to drive for another 30 minutes until midnight. My big bag is currently a 2-hour drive away, just over 100 kilometers. And if you zoom in, you can see this person is very likely staying here at Sanctuary Lanta. So this morning, I have got an eSIM with calls. We've called Sanctuary Koh Lanta, and the guy that we spoke to, I think we may have woken him up at 8 a.m, the staff member, we said, has someone come in last night, very, very late? And he said, yes. 2 people checked in really late last night. They're in a bungalow, and we think that is our guy. We also tried to get in contact with the airport and AirAsia last night, because AirAsia seems to be the only airline that doesn't have people's names on the bag tags. So our recommendation is, please get air tags and put them in your luggage. Even though the airline hasn't lost the luggage, someone else has literally just picked it up, taken it, and hasn't even contacted me yet, even though my name is in my ID in the bag, but I can see exactly where it is, and I feel so much better knowing that they're probably at Sanctuary in Koh Lanta.
We've had to forfeit our boat tour today of the 4 islands from Ao Nang. Dom's stuff is a few hours away, so we're gonna have to spend the day trying to get her bag back too. And I'm also doing my scuba diving course tomorrow on another island, so we have to leave tomorrow. So all the accommodation's up in the air, and we just have to hope that this person has accidentally picked up Dom's bag and we can meet up with them today somehow and everything will be great. Now, in these situations, yes, it is very natural to get upset and to go down the rabbit hole of stress, but we've decided that, right, our day's cancelled anyway, so what can we do? We're in Ao Nang, so we're just going to focus on what we can do and what joy we can get from this day. So we've decided to, first of all, go for a walk down to Ao Nang main beach and maybe chat to some locals down there. Maybe they can offer us a private tour last minute to check out some of these islands, and wait for this guy to get back in contact with us about getting the bags back.
I've only had 7 hours sleep. 7 hours.
We never go out for brekkie because we just love our normal brekkie. But today was the exception with the old lost bag. So we decided to get a coffee and eggs on toast while we waited to sort the bag out. Ended up being one of the best brekkies we've had in a long time. And the staff in there are so nice. When we said goodbye, they literally all went, bye, all at the same time. Absolute legends. Highly recommend. Just to give you guys an idea about how identical these bags are, they are actually identical. I have a DJI sticker on mine. That's how we know that's mine. Dom doesn't have any stickers on her bag, so it
Neither
looks
does this guy.
exactly the same as this.
It's called the Fairview 40, the female version of the Farpoint. It's a little bit smaller. It's actually got different colours, which you cannot tell, but different colours inside the back zip. Update, we just got a call back from the Kolanta accommodation. Spoke to 2 British travellers who have our bag. We figured out what happened at the airport. They picked up 2 bags that were side by side. We picked up 2 bags that were side by side. Anyway, they're really helpful. They're going to send mine back on a ferry. We're going to send theirs back on a ferry, and I feel like we owe them a cocktail.
I took full responsibility for what happened, but speaking to these lovely people on the phone, they also said the same thing, is that no one realised. No one in the party of 4 had realised that the bags had been swapped until this morning for them and late last night for us. So
they didn't realise until after they'd had 3 cocktails and then got home late. Meanwhile, Michael and I are sitting in bed for 2 hours tracking this thing moving further and further away from us. These islands are so pretty.
I know. This is Ao Nang Beach in Krabi. You can see off the coast there, there's these beautiful islands. I hope to get a little tour out there. So the deal is, we're walking this bag to a dock and we're going to put it on a boat, and that boat's going to take it to Koh Lanta, and then in Koh Lanta they're going to chuck Dom's bag on the same boat to come back, and we're going to wait for it to get picked up. Dom's trying to flag down a little tuk-tuk. If we can get one, that's perfect, and if not, I'm hiking this baby. Well, that was quick. That happened about 10 seconds after I filmed that last video. We're in a unmarked cab on the way to the pier. That couldn't have gone any better. Super busy, the line was huge. A gorgeous girl who was working for the boat company was walking up and down the line asking if everyone was okay. I explained the situation to her. She pulled me out of the line, took us to the boat, spoke to the captain. They chucked our bag on the boat. They didn't even ask for any money. So we gave the captain a tip for the bag, and then Dom also snuck a tip into this gorgeous girl's pocket. So hopefully this bag is gonna arrive in Lanta in the next couple of hours. Sophia's also going to babysit our bag on the way back, and we're gonna come pick it up at 4 o'clock. So there's a lot of change of hands and a lot of trust, but it's just the way it is.
Update, I just got a call from Sophia, who was at the pier at the other end, and she said, "Where is your bag? We're leaving this pier in 10 minutes time." I call the guy, he says, "I'm standing on the pier, I can't get on the boat. There are hundreds of people getting on the boat, I can't see her, I don't know what to do." So I call her again, and she's like, "The boat's leaving in 2 minutes, he needs to get on the boat and give me the bag." Anyway, he butt dials me, I hear him talking to her. She butt dials me, I answer the phone and hear her talking to him. They have exchanged the bags. It is on its way home.
Dun, 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 dun. Thank you guys.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. We'll do it all again. This is the lovely Sophia who helped rescue Dom's bag. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're the best.
I try to be.
You are the best. Thank you. Smack bang in the middle, mate. Never again. The take-home message is, next time something goes wrong on your trip, do not let it consume all of you. Do not let it ruin your day. Do not let it ruin your trip. Just think about what you can do. Think about what fun you can still have in the meantime, and enjoy the journey for what it is, because this is what it is. This is the journey.